Gee, what the Bears gonna do this year, man? I know he is, bro. That's the crazy part, bro. This shit crazy.
An iconic venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the LSU Tigers. Chris Davis, David Pollock,
Who
Jesse Palmer with you.
who did Stephen A?
Keeping an eye on all of the storylines down the sideline. Pollock?
Guys, I was able to catch up with Lane Kiffin before the game. He loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team about getting off to a fast start, that's important to set the tone here today. They want to keep that undefeated streak alive in conference play, but it all begins right now. We'll see if they can do it against a very tough opponent. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. From the gun, it's Berry. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a...
Makes the catch, and he's free. 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Tiger. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board.
KKK kill all blacks is crazy.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
Boy, they have a hard time with me.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
So what's the story behind that? Like they got the actual story behind that shit?
This crowd bringing the energy and noise
Hey,
early.
what's the real story with that shit, bro?
Running to the right side. Defense all over him.
I'm saying that Nolan shit, that boat shit.
These rivalry games, it's about passion, about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw him.
I'm saying y'all think they just threw him? Y'all think they just threw him off the boat and bro couldn't swim and they was just like fuck it?
He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football
Type
because you're
shit.
behind and you got beat down. Gotta establish the line of scrimmage.
Throws to the back. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He's knocked down the one play to come up with the interception.
I was gonna say something wild. You right.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking downfield, it's Levis. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume. He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Looking for a crease. It's Owens. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Right side, it's Brown. Could not make his way to the corner. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Just going to keep it after the snap. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
That's a damn good play, actually.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will
I remember that, though.
run, it has the speed to make you pay. It just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's...
He lets one fly deep.
Thank you.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's
Thank you.
really good. He's
I think he just run the ball on this guy.
The number one job of the quarterback.
That's what I'm like to do.
I don't care how good you are.
You talking me, G?
You just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Why is number 29 out of the game? Jesus. That's that wear and tear stuff they got on this game, bro. It's ridiculous, bro. Y'all play, one of y'all, G, you play Madden this year or nah? That shit cool? Nah, it wasn't. Like, it's decent?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Just the same shit.
Looking to pass. It's Levin.
Oh, they got that shit on there too?
Right, still trying to make a play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said they got that on there too. With 2 O's. Could have said also.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back on.
That was just a stupid pick. Just stay in the pocket and throw it. That's a touchdown.
They'd love to get a drive going here. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown
Apple.
his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB down a bit.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Might as well run him again. Driven back. Texas A&M going up tempo.
Niggas getting ready for that K. I'm gonna download that bitch. I'm gonna download the K, but
On 3rd down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. Out wide right, it's Johnson. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the
Marcel.
big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
I'm stop all that shit.
These quarterbacks have just gotten insane.
That's what you
Week in,
think.
week out, you're facing so many guys that can
I'm playing against. This is lead that me and Akin, like a random Facebook college football league with like 12 of us. I'm playing against A&M.
Really, you have to be able to do both in this era of football.
Yeah, and it used to be one or the other. You had a guy that could really, really run. You had a
I'm
guy
playing with LSU.
now, they're all packed
Thank
in.
you.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over.
We in year 2.
Interception of
No, we in year 2, so I'm still playing with like Sam Levitt or whatever his name is and shit.
on the field. That is the senior running back.
What's up, brother? My bad.
Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us.
Yeah, for sure.
Position to start this drive.
Only motherfucker I know is that.
Looking downfield, it's Levin. Fires to the tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
He's showing you his skills on that last throw. This guy's got arm talent and accuracy, man, and some of it's not coachable. And I think back to Jamarcus Russell and Joe Burrow.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, LSU.
This offense is
I should be winning like maybe 28-0.
so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive.
Instead, I'm up 14. Instead, I'm up 14-0.
They've really had a great year. And
Nah.
that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle.
Oh,
Fielded in the end zone. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. The kicking team's got it.
fumble on the kickoff.
Right back.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that
That's what.
you know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job with ball security.
Tigers sending out
Okay, that's why they got number 29 not playing as much. That boy yellow.
touchdowns on the board in the early going.
Right up the middle, though.
Right back to work. From the
I'll
red
get him.
zone,
I
it's
guess that
Berry.
ain't right up the middle.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
And a nice job
Guess
by
it's
the
time to
offense
just do
kicking
different
off
shit.
this, understanding that extra guy was coming and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
I'm going to run it up the middle
Here,
and
let's see what they do.
be using number 0. Somebody,
Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first.
get him to
After
do
you
something
early,
else.
2 left for them to spend.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the stretch.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that
Yeah,
first
yeah.
down. They give it to him again. What a nice
That didn't
job
work.
by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind
That
of
didn't
alley and
work.
knock him down for a loss.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And
Good
listen, I know
boot
this is a
leg.
top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
Ball pressure's coming.
Ooh, but that's 14, guy. That's my fault. That's my fault. That's my fault.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. We'll start this second quarter with a field goal attempt. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming.
Well, I can't even see the goddamn fucking post.
But he missed it. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
That's why you just go for it. It's Wildcat, Wildcat.
Back moving. On the snap, it's Baker. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the
And no more speed boost. You can't hit that corner.
And I know that wasn't a big game, but this offense needed that, man.
Can't hit that corner. Wildcat.
Possessions. They got to get something going, get some good mojo, get everybody believing again, and settle their quarterback down.
Back has it.
Trick play.
Right in his face.
I know it too.
Trying a little razzle-dazzle there, but it'll be third down.
And what a job
promise
by
I
the
knew that.
defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football.
What you gonna do? 3rd and 6. You gonna try to run the ball? I'm blitzing. I promise he's gonna try to run this ball, and I'm gonna come out of nickel and blitz. But then the middle gonna be open.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Now here's Reed. Misses receiver there. It's incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback. On 3rd down, really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. A blown opportunity.
I promise when I kick that field goal, I'm posting with that white dog.
Try to put something on the board here. Looking for a gap. It's Barry.
Why is nobody blocking number 24? I'm gonna run this bitch. Be forcing a run at this point. Be forcing a run.
Handoff again. Breaks into the open. And he's able to find
We're gonna force it.
running room before they get him down.
Change the formation.
LSU quick to
Still
the
gonna run
line.
the ball.
Quarterback signaling to his guys.
That's a touchdown because he cannot
Defense showing
hold
plenty
him.
of pre-snap movement of their own.
He cannot hold him. Like he cannot hold him. I'm throwing it to X.
Back to pass, it's Levin. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. All by himself down the middle. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Run in the red zone, it's Barry. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Durham. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Warren. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Using his legs, it's Edwards. He is snowed under nowhere to go.
I do that on this team.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more,
cover
fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Defense dropping into soft coverage.
Hold on. Yeah, bust that outside. He bust that outside. That's a touchdown. That's a tutty.
Nothing the Aggies love more than saying howdy with a strong running game.
Yeah, how do you like that first down? How do you like that ground game? Like, that's what they've got to be built on. They got to have that toughness. When the Aggies have that toughness is when you see their best teams are competing at a high level.
Got the first down. They've got him down at the 40.
Them boys be hidden.
15 yards.
And when you run these counter-type plays, you're getting extra offensive linemen pulling at the
Yes, you
point
can
of
run the
attack,
ball on
putting
you.
up increase for that running back to gash the defense.
You just gonna line up in single in the I formation. Free.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10.
Play action. Yeah, that was crazy.
Throws to the tight end.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hand that forced that incompletion.
Long way to go on 2nd down.
I thought you was gonna say I'm looking for the holes. Man, the man. Oh, no, don't do it. Don't do it.
Looking for space. It's Edwards. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Calls his own number.
That's good. Arcel Reed.
That'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
The Aggies will line it up on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Edwards. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, this defense has their hands full with him on this drive. And that DB, I'll tell you, he may have saved a touchdown with that tackle. When you've got speed like this running back has, if he gets in the second level, a lot of people start to hold their breath because it could be a house call. You know they're going to keep giving him the football here in the drive. Up front, this defense has got to get a lot more physical.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And the Aggies have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
If you want to settle for this field goal,
this drive, this offense
be my
is
guest,
really
dog.
focused on physicality, man. Running the football.
I'm waiting on that play action.
Right up the gut, Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
What you doing?
Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing Reed. Fires to the right. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Oh, it's about 800.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the
No count, no count.
The handoff. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Levin. He'll pull it down. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. LSU right back to the line. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Spits it out to the back. And that is incomplete.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense.
He was
The
on
ball
top
falls
there.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field.
Oh, I'm about to fuck that up.
Punt of the afternoon. A fairly short
an idiot.
distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Motion from the back. Reed. They're all over him. And they got it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Got the quick pass. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Straight ahead, it's Edwards. Last-ditch effort to get points before the half. Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's first take a look at Georgia State taking on the number 23 team, the Clemson Tigers.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
And it's Georgia State engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the American Conference.
Still on his feet at the 25. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Yeah, and listen, this guy's had a good day. I know they're trailing and they need to put some drives together, but I also wouldn't abandon him because he's had such a monster day and he's been the bright spot so far for this offense.
Here's Reed to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the defense, got him at the 27.
Well, this defense has been dominating their opponent all game long, and I think you're really seeing the fruits of their labor on the recruiting trail. They have got some dudes up front, out of high school, in the portal, and those guys are just wreaking havoc on this offensive line.
Looks it in. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive.
I don't even remember no grade number.
On the run, it's Berry. He's got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice game.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll need to move the sticks.
Y'all been watching the Lioness, man?
Watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're
The Lioness.
offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back to back.
You been stopped watching it?
And try to bring more guys near the line.
What's wrong with it?
Let them waste time and try to get their offense the football back.
They'll snap it from the 47.
What's wrong with it, G?
Looking for a man. It's Levin. Left side, it's Durham.
Oh, bro, hey, if you stop watching it because it was too slow, bro, get back, bro. Man, get back, and then you know you got plenty of time to just keep watching it. Yeah, with Joe Saldana.
They get him the football, and he does the rest.
No, Saldana. Or it might be Salgana. I don't know. I thought it was Saldana. Shit, I was close, woman.
Here comes the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing.
You gonna keep correcting my speech all night?
It's not there. Just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback.
Definitely didn't. JJ was doing all that shit.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The give to Caden Durham.
Turn paper and all. I was gonna feel the motherfucker wasn't gonna do my turn paper. I wasn't doing that shit. I don't even know, bro. I don't even know how I did that Shakespeare shit for bonus points in front of the class. What is he talking about? No, it was required to do it in front of Miss Quest. But if you did it in front of the class, she gave you bonus points.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Nah, everybody ain't doing it in front of the class.
Stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it.
I did that shit in front of the class. Yeah, singing that shit. Like you talking about.
Defense, man. When that QB starts to get outside the pocket, now I'm thinking he's going to run it. What are my rules? Nice job by the running back starting to creep back towards his quarterback. Now listen, you throw it over the middle of the field late. It doesn't always turn out well, but on this play, big conversion. Nice job scrambling around, buying some time for his running back to get open.
Try to dial up a better one this time on
It wasn't no way. It wasn't no way I wasn't gonna do that shit in front of class.
Wants to throw. It's Levin. Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Then no break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got 2nd and goal. Boom. create that negative play. Now they got 3rd and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to be conservative? Do they want to be aggressive? Either way, an advantageous situation.
Spiritual family was a motherfucker. Free period. Who we had?
Changing the routes with his receivers. They'll try to pass.
Oh my mama, we did have Miss Everhart.
They get to him as he throws. To the end zone and is picked off.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play.
Hey,
game like this,
I don't know if that was my freshman or sophomore year, bro, but I used to stay going to Mr. Carnell class, bro, in a period that wasn't even mine, just fucking off. Carnell ain't get no fuck. Carnell wasn't finna argue with nobody. Carnell?
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Set it down's going up top. Trying to make magic with his feet. Unleashes one. Right side, it's Watkins. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up.
Oh.
Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and goal.
That's crazy.
They'll run it with Caden Durham. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
And it started with their offense. They put him in a bind, man. They're already trailing. Needed a good possession here in this 3rd quarter to cut into the lead. What do? They turn the football over, short side of the field. Their defense doesn't hold, and this game is getting out of hand.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing.
Bro, it had got to a point in Trevor class, bro, where I had an in-school, every time I had his period, I had to go sit in there with the dean or some shit.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there.
That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy to me, bro. Trevor. Look. Bro, like, what is you talking about, bro? I used to permanently have to go sit in the dean office, bro.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back in.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
You want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great.
That's funny as hell.
I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end, covering passes.
I already know how
to fly up and make tackles. Man, does your defense go to a different level. Reed, look out. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0.
He was cool. He was cool as hell.
He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Yeah, he took. Hey, I ain't gonna catch, dude. I showed. Yeah, this shit was decent. He used to smoke swishers in that bitch, all types. Yeah, it's a pool in there.
They'll start on the ground with Durham. The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go.
Walter probably had a whole real basement under that bitch for goats.
Stopping the other team's run game, just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground. after picking up a
Yeah, I hear
couple
that.
on
That's
2nd
what's
and
up.
8. Looking downfield, it's Levin.
Bro, I'm still over here playing, bro.
Looking for anyone that's open.
They play,
He gets it out
bro,
across the 45
6 minute quarters, bro.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense.
No, hey, look, hey, no, Fee, I wasn't playing when I got on. When you first started sharing your screen, me and him first got in the game. That's when we jumped in the game.
Didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
The Tigers come to the line trying to find a way.
Y'all was playing by then, what's y'all?
Very short.
What'd you say, Joe?
First down yardage as they move it to the 44.
This is an offense that
So I stopped fucking with that shit.
because there's so many different ways they can attack you.
You said why I stopped fucking with it? That's what you said?
They've got so much balance, and that's what makes them so hard to stop.
Yeah, I was getting my ass whooped.
Just smothered on the play.
Well, this running back has
What's
had a pretty
that?
good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Soft spot in the middle.
You got to pick that bit, bro. I'm still going to throw it. I'll throw 4 picks. Trying.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up and try to get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Out wide right, it's Wilson. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Lewis. Pressure's there and he lets it go. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more. Here on 3rd down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air again, Lewis. Extending the play. Turning it on. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down.
These quarterbacks that just bounce and bounce and bounce and pull the ball down and make plays. Defensively, you just got to keep coming. You can't get tired. You can't get frustrated, really. It's the frustration that gets to you because they keep making plays and keep getting first downs. Got another opportunity coming up. 1st and goal. Try to hold them to a field goal.
The screen, and watch out. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
I don't know why they want me to put my back there.
They will be aggressive on 1st and goal. They get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Throwing, Lewis. Still looking.
I miss you, dog. I should have been through that. I ain't see you back there, bro.
Makes the catch. Plenty of room. Feet down in the end zone. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. The AT unit on the field. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. returner will field it and bring it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Texas A&M will use its second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Ready to fire from the pistol. On the move, it's Edwards. All over him immediately.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Knocked down immediately. They tried to surprise him on 3rd and long with the run, and nothing doing. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Kick is in the air. Corrals it at the 45. No room to bring it back. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea is don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Big fullback's got it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Give to the big fullback. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Fullback's got it. There he goes. Enough to move the chains. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And don't complicate things. Give it to the big fella. By the way, the fullback who blocks all the time, does all the dirty work. Hand it to him. Let him plow ahead, Palmer, and get that first down.
Are we in a time warp? Like, what year is this? Is this 1995? We're handing off the fullbacks again. That's a play that is basically extinct now in college football, but I love it because it caught the defense off guard, able to get a nice one.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody...